How do I feel about getting 36th place in the competition? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I was ecstatic. How did I do it, you ask? Well, that little robot of mine, it'll prove you. You see, we went for a sort of bat design. We called it the VanBat 2000, if I remember, originally, but people were getting confused with Batman because the wheels were yellow. We actually wanted to use red wheels, so I changed the color to red, and we had this really cool kind of like fruit bat design. And we had this fun little wing design that was going to be awesome. It was going to open up and it was going to catch the ping pong ball and it was going to spit it out and it was going to flap its wings, but we were in over our heads. And when I say we, I mean just me. So we scrapped the wing design, right? And then I had this genius idea. Why not just make a giant funnel to catch the balls, kill two birds with one stone? You want to know about the design of the robot though? Well, we'll start from the bottom up. I'm a master coder, so I used a state system to create this robot's brain. And a series of timer interrupts to interact with the IR sensors for collecting and dumping the ping pong balls. I know 3D printing it probably wasn't the best structural option, but it did allow me to customize and rapidly prototype where it would have been a lot more difficult to make a base that was wooden or metal. So I chose a 3D printing option. And then if you just look at the overall design of the robot, I've got things that other people didn't even see. There's a solenoid on there. I've got a servo that swipes the balls. And a pretty little blue light.
Here is the finished model of the VanBat 2000 2.0. Displayed here are the critical parts and features that interact mechanically with the mechatronic system. Other parts, such as the batteries and the H-bridge, are found in the undercarriage and are not provided in this model. What makes the VanBat unique, aside from its aesthetic design, is its ball capture and emission system. Featured here are a solenoid and a small servo. The 12-volt solenoid dislodges the ball from the funnel's nest and puts them in position for the servo arm to take them. In the case that multiple balls fall, it is helpful to dislodge the ball since the servo operates on a low voltage. The servo sweeps the balls off the robot and into the drop zone. The funnel contraption is designed to allow for ball collecting in a wide range of robot stalling positions. The large cone makes it easy for the balls to be collected without bouncing out. Lastly, the robot makes use of the 3 QRD sensors a few millimeters off the ground to follow the line in a state error correction loop.
So when you saw that robot, what were your first impressions?
Wow. Well, I gotta say, it came out and it was kind of funny shaped. I was like, oh, interesting strategy. We'll see how this works out. And then it just comes out and has this funnel thing. Not really sure what it's for, but remind me of funnel cage. Love those things. So I was all down for that, right? And then all of a sudden, ball came out of nowhere. Boom! Like catching them, throwing them out everywhere. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. This is a pretty cool engineering craft. And so I was like, let's see more of this.
There are a couple things I would have changed if I had to do the robot over again though. The original design didn't have 3 QRD sensors, and adding another one from the 2 I had originally made it significantly different and performed better, but as a result my PCB became a lot more messy than it was to start out with. Also, I do believe that the caster wheel was cheaper and easier to implement than having 4 wheels, but it made my robot fishtail a lot more, which made it perform slower during the race.